What a culture shift. The world was moving away from celebrity worship, and Nicolandria just swooped in and said, "Hold up, hold my beer, hold my sweet cream, hold my bikini, hold my Vogue, hold it all. Get obsessed again." And we did. And I am. I'm torn because intellectually, I know that diving deeper into consumerism isn't really the answer to this capitalist dystopian society we live in. But I do appreciate things like remembering to have better posture, believing that love is possible, that beating the odds being public disbelief, racism, and Love Island production team is possible. So, I don't know, there's two conflicting things. There's the consumerist capitalist nature of Nicolandria, and then there's also the hopeful romantic view of Nicolandria. And I think that's why they're so fascinating, the contrasts, the contradictions that they hold. They have the underdog view because people don't believe in them, but then they have the victorious view because they're getting all these brand deals. They have the fact that they seem so wholesome, and then the fact that they come from the show that's so gratuitous. They seem so contradictory in nature, her being type A, him being all loosey goosey, go with the wind. They're from two different worlds, but somehow they make it work. It's just so rich in story, in themes, in adventure, in imagination. There's so much you can project onto this couple that can allow for fantasizing to be so enjoyable. It's a great escapism of this dystopian world, actually. And yet it drives us deeper into it with all this consumerism. I don't have the money for a lip kit, a bikini, an expensive salad. Oh, dear God. I don't want to be so naive that I forget that they're just two human beings figuring out life as they go. And maybe that's the appeal. Maybe it feels okay to worship them, celebrity worship them. I'm not actually worshiping them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're not my religion. But what I mean to say is that they are playing the game of celebrities while in personality contradicting the nature of celebrities. Does that make sense? The nature of celebrities being like far removed, mysterious. They seem more down to earth. We watched them while they weren't celebrities. And we are falling in love with the idealistic story we have been sold. With celebrities, it's more about their work or their personality, but it's not just their personalities. It's the timing of everything. It's the symbolism of their story. They symbolize hope and love and friendship and things that we value in society, or maybe that we used to. It's nostalgic. It reminds us of a better version of ourselves, a better version of the world where love conquers all. Love, you know, overcomes circumstance and triumphs. Their story of friends to lovers subverts the typical celebrity worship, but at the same time, it also then becomes a different kind of celebrity worship. Where am I going with this? I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. Just my thoughts on Nicolandria and the impact they have on our culture, on our world is very fascinating. Oh, point is to not get distracted by Nicolandria. It's great to enjoy their story, but don't be sad if you can't afford stuff. And don't buy into this idea that you need to buy these things in order to support them. I'm not trying to speak out against them. Yes, buy the things if you want, but just remember what is important in life. Your own love, your own relationships. Yeah.